invisible friend String has asked me, Scum, to read some of his poems. He keeps recording them and uploading them, but nobody can see them. Well, who'd have thunk it? So this is his first poem that he's asked me to read. It's called Thunks. And it's about lots of stuff, really. Here we go. My earliest rhymes in my little black book got overwhelmed by time and then just got took. I'd probably remember them if they weren't such drivel, or if I switched on my brain and gave it a swivel. The problem with that is I'd want things to change, but not for the worse. Or does that just sound strange? So how do they do it? How do they keep control? Because the new weird order seems to be on a roll. Drip, drip, drip goes the tide of social change. Little by little, then nobody thinks it's strange. My brain is often busy, although my body is often not. I'm glad it is so busy, which is mostly thanks to pot. You know that amazing plant that is tangled in shit laws, government lies and corporate greed and all the usual flaws? Marijuana, weed, pot, Mary fucking Jane, cannabis, herb, ganja, they're all the fucking same. 2 little puffs on a reefer and you'll turn into a bat. I'm still searching for a strain that's even half as strong as that, which leads to the inevitable question some are too shy to ask. With my obvious transparent nature, I'm never behind a mask. Am I disabled? It's hard to say. Am I in pain? Yes, every day. Will it get better? I think it will not. Does anything help? Enigmatic pot. What do you mean enigmatic if it helps you with your pain? Because it is and isn't illegal, which is and isn't insane. The popo seem to think it's a work of total fiction when presented with the proper legal weed prescription. We've been waiting and hoping they would make it legal to grow, with their eyes on a cash prize. I can't see them letting that go. They made it legal to prescribe for certain medical conditions, not by your usual doctors though, but by a special group of physicians. So sometimes I'm just a criminal, and sometimes I'm simply not. I sometimes simply don't have the cash for their scuffed, irradiated pot. Cannabis was sort of legalised by the previous top Tory. She was proper anti-cannabis, another twist to the story. Finding a worse Prime Minister seemed much more than a mission. I thought she was the worst of the worst. So much for supposition. Until we got saddled with the one we have now, lacking its inhibition, that it hangs onto its position is some weird sort of juxtaposition. Instead of getting the boot as is standard government tradition, it lies as a way of life, then says sorry as a way of admission, then continues to tell more lies, his unique art of attrition. If you still can't see the danger, just look at the opposition. The country seems to be hypnotised, a sort of Stepford wives' submission. Soon though, we'll just have a new one, the latest bullshit edition. Blame everything on its predecessor, then start the carousel for another round of government lies, the latest government spell. Sing a song of sixpence, a wheelbarrow full of gold. Trust me, for the governments, that shit never does get old. As for legal cannabis clinics in this system that's clearly broken, the supply is somewhat erratic, a gesture that is clearly a token. They say we've run out of this, so we're sending some of that, ignoring the continuity while ensuring their wallets get fat. It doesn't help. If it doesn't help, they'll discuss it at your next overpriced consultation, pretending they understand cannabis while still lacking in true education. So that was String's Thunks. And I also recorded some story. I was going to read that out, but I recorded it on a different thread. If you want me to upload that. It's by Terry Pratchett, it's not by me. It's about the tramps that live under the bridge in Ankh-Morpork. It's excellent. I mean, if you want me to upload it, it's long, it's 10 minutes or so. I'll upload it, but you'll have to say in the comments. Anyway, here's his other poem. Right, you might or might not know this, but I mean, you will know me, because if you've met me, within 5 minutes I'd have told you I'm vegan. Well, String hasn't told anyone he's vegan because, well, I'm the only one he talks to, and obviously his girlfriend Genevieve de Blanc. Anyway, this is his poem called The Answer If It Isn't 42. Could the planet sustain it if everyone became vegan? We're running out of growing space, and meat farming is the reason. The answer, of course, is a resounding yes, an undeniable fact, not an educated guess. It's truly time for a resource-based economy. Give us back the commons to enable our autonomy. The cruelty must surely diminish the point when cutting up a corpse for the Sunday joint. Humans are not carnivores, just look at our teeth. You need meat to survive is a bit of a wild belief. However, it's a choice. If you really like eating corpses, don't be so hypocritical. Eat cats and dogs and horses. Oh my goodness, does that point hit a nerve? Ignoring the life all sentient creatures deserve. You say it's your choice, I shouldn't tell you what to do. Then come out with that classic that plants have feelings too. I've heard all that before, don't spout that crap at me. If you're not interested in evolving, get back in the fucking sea. Soya grown for vegans kills rainforests, so I've heard. Well, the moon is made of cheese, it's not much less absurd. Livestock uses up 80% of agricultural land worldwide. It's very unsustainable, this cannot be denied. It only produces 20% of the calories we need. The reason it continues is down to corporate greed. If you choose to be a corpse muncher, that's not a healthy life. Eating the result of murder by bolt gun or slaughterer's knife. What happens to the animals if we all stop eating them? They wouldn't exist at all. Or is that an apatheme? A balance would be struck and the sun would still be here. A pointless argument with the carnist, as they usually do not care. By carnist I mean a person that refuses to see or hear. The time to end the carnage is very, very near. Future people will look at this time and wonder how we thought it was okay to kill another being for food or fashion or sport. One love.